So if you're out and you're in the field, you want something that's going to physically work, you know, physically work, something that's can help you. Windshield. Dig it in. Okay, just dig it in. You can use things like rocks, etc., just to cover around the back, and what you're doing is you're stopping any wind from getting underneath, and it's breaking up the outline of this on the ground, guys. Okay, it's all about breaking up outlines when it comes to camouflage and concealment, especially when you're cooking, guys. So this is a DPM, old DPM jacket that was all ripped to bits. So I just customised it into pieces I can use and made a wee pouch that fits my folding stove. Oh, now this is titanium, okay? You just dig it in, or you can dig it in that way, it doesn't matter, guys, eh? But let's just put the pegs to the bottom, alright? Dug it in. Now rather than the brass, spoke in the last one, this is a Tatonga stainless steel trangia, alright? You'll get about an hour 20 full burn with this, no problem. And we're selling like a Mitch did this in the Peak District when we had a wee jolly down there. So you can put it in like that, guys, right, and it just hits in the ground. However, you want to maximise this. So, twist, take this off. You've got a wee impression in the ground right here. We want to make that work for us. Dig it in and just cover the earth around it, keep it stable. Get it as level as you can. Okay, then we get her. We'll just put it over. Alright. You've now made yourself an extra inch because the fire doesn't cook, the radiation cooks. Alright, bear that in mind.
Zoomies.
Meths.
But sometimes he gets big zoomies and he goes right up and down the garden.
Got a stick. Now we're cooking, guys. Here's our water. And we just let it do its thing. Your wee bits stored to the side, cup, etc. Okay. Your fire prep. Keep it all to one side. Keep your mess well away. Dig a wee hole that side, dig it in, and it's set. And it's just doing its thing. Now I like my cookers to be small and compact, alright? That's how I do it. When I'm out there in the field, I want to be as unseen as possible, okay? I want to go to areas where people will not, they'll take one look at it and go, that looks rank, I'm not going in there. To me it's paradise, because I know nobody else is going in. It's understanding how you put your kit together, okay? So it's maximum weight. Again, it's a Crusader cup with its lid. I've added paracord. Let me turn the camera. Just to help you don't get burnt when you're picking it up and it's hot. Same above. And just burnt it off. Just put heat over it so it goes a bit sticky. Easier to work with. This is just a normal triangle shaped folding stove. I can use my mess cooker in it. I can use wood in it. Turn it upside down as a wood cooker. Wood gas burner. ideal. Now your Tatonga, I don't know what they are now guys, but I paid 20 odd quid. So you're going back about what, 5-6 years? And they could be a lot more expensive now, like. The brass ones I'd had for a long time, I'd always use them, but I prefer my fire pit, okay? So I make what's known as a Apache pit, or as other guys call it in the States, the Dakota fire pit, alright? I use mine's with a version of 2 large vents. One vent you can physically block off a big stone and let the air get sucked in, so your fire's supercharged. And with it being supercharged, it means no smoke. Too much heat, no smoke. This is the objective you need. So your fire pit should be roughly just below in circumference to this actual shield, alright? Dig your fire pit down to about 2 foot, 2.5, possibly 3 foot, whatever you want. It's at the base. Once you get to the base, so if you've dug down 2 foot, you want to dig around inside that chamber a 1/2 foot high. Bring that chamber up and make it at least 6 inches of depth all round, so it looks a shape of like a big onion shape underground, okay? At the back of the chamber, dig out 6 inches by 6 inches. That way you can, once you're burning stuff, you can wrap stuff off in foil and throw it in, and it's like a wee kiln, a wee oven. So you can do peppers or whatever veg you have wrapped in foil and cook them, ties, etc. You can get a full meal done at it, but because the fire's so low underground, it's unseen, and that's the key. It's not being physically seen. Now if you look at my shield, it's nothing more than camouflage spray paint. I've done 3 colours, so I've done the tan, and then I've done the brown, and then I've done the olive, and then I went over again with brown, and then re-again with olive, once again with tan, lightly, till you then come over it again and you get a depth feel. This is how you do camouflage paint, okay? You use the foliage to lay it on, so it looks like you've got light coming through, like a natural light coming through. So if you're under a tree area, you're even less seen. And this is the point of it, guys. The whole thing about survival and stealth camp is to be unseen, unnoticed, unrecognisable, unseen, unchecked, unchallenged. So you can just do your thing and be done. So this is on the outside. What we've done is you mash it up. Get bits of foliage or whatever, just whatever you can find. And let's say, for example, fern. Stick a couple of fern in there. So at a distance, you're not seeing this. You're not picking this up and it doesn't glare. You get no glaring effect. So it's how to not be seen, not just for yourself, but a potential enemy. And we're almost ready to go, guys. I'm just going to let this one burn out. I've got loads of mess. So with the paracord I've added to the top and run down. It's got sniper tape underneath, and then run down there and coiled in, and then burnt away at the bottom, as you've seen there. Makes it easier to handle if it's burning hot, guys. And as a risk assess everything you do in the field, no matter what. Don't injure yourself. And with being titanium lid, it's no shiny, so there's less chance of a glare when the sun hits it. That's my cooker, guys. I'll be making more homemade cookers and showing them on the Ultimate Tactical Survival channel for Dave. And I'll be going back to my channel at T.A.C.013 at some point where I'm doing live in the field exercises. Because if you're going to be doing this prepping and survival, you need to train. Do not let me find you buying kit, sticking it in a goddamn cupboard or a shed and thinking it's going to work when the shit hits a fan. Because I'm telling you now, it ain't. If you've not got it outside and physically gave it pure punishment, okay, you don't know the limits of your kit. This is what you need to do. You need to understand the limits of your kit. So if you look after your kit will look after you. It's that easy. Another item you can use for cooking, heat or just light is a CBC. It's also known in the States as a buddy burner, okay? So that's a setup. Your tent pegs around it, your stove sits on top. You'll know the paracord in it obviously guys. I'm not going to teach you to suck eggs. We just light it. And that's how it works. I'll turn you around. So here's your CBC. It'll burn for ages. I'll get these back out because they'll start to heat up and I'd rather not, to be honest. To make it work better, turn it that way and it'll just ignite the rest. Again, I've dug a wee trench so you've got it so it's comfortable. And that'll burn for a few hours guys. Buddy burner or CBC to put it out. Rather than a baked beans tin, get an old candle tin. You can just smother it out and leave it.